Oh, I've fallen in love with this tree here. It's so gorgeous, and I've got a real treat for people that can see the changes, the Bible changes. Yeah, look at it. But they look as if they're dying now. I'll go up a little bit closer to it at the end. But yeah, I wanted to show you a change in Daniel. Daniel, he prophesied these Bible changes. And yeah, I'll just show you in the book. This is just my Jerusalem Bible, and yeah, and see, I've marked it. I've put the date there because it will change. Now, my one is still correct. It still says, "But you, Daniel, must keep these words secret and the book sealed until the time of the end." Now that's correct. So in the end days, the book will be unsealed, which is exactly what's happened here. And yeah, and so, as I said, some Bibles are saying they're saying seal up the book even until the end, as if the it was always sealed up. Have a look at, go to the Bible Hub and have a look. Some of them are saying that. Yeah, and yeah, he's not the only one to have predicted these Bible changes. Back in 1969, there was a doctor called Dr. Richard Day, and he said that the Bible would be changed. He predicted it, and he gave a talk. And before he began his talk, Dr. Day asked everyone to turn off their tape recorders. However, somebody called Dr. Dunnigan sensed that the message was important, and he recorded what was said. And he basically said, that the Bibles would be changed. And at the time, someone said, "But won't the churches?" He was saying that it would just be changed a little bit at a time. And that's exactly what's been happening over the years. The changes were really subtle before, but now they're really quite dramatic. And yeah, what else was I going to say about that? So the doctor, he recorded the talk, and he said, and somebody said, "But how will the churches put up with this?" And he actually said the churches will help them, and that's exactly what's happening now. There's not one church that are talking about this. There's not, even at Speaker's Corner, there's no one talking about it, about what's happened. I know it's hard because it's kind of, they're changing on our pages, and they're changing sometimes on a daily basis as well, which is crazy. And there's a book that you can buy actually about Dr. Day's talk. It's called The New World System by Albert N, and the surname is Onymous, and that was published in 2019 independently. Yeah, and I just wanted to read you some quotes from Truth Shock TV. He's been saying about the Bible changes for years now, and I'll just quote two of his quotes. Well, the first quote, he says, "The Bible now is written with eerie childlike similes and twisted passages." Oh my gosh, there's a dog running past. "The Bible now reads as if psychotic children have written unfinished love letters to their father, the devil." I mean, we now see in Isaiah 59 clothes made from spiders' webs. It's just quite incredible. And another quote, he said, "The pastors who say wolf instead of lion are spiritually blind and dead." That's not yours. This way. Cute little dog there. "The pastors who say wolf instead of lion are spiritually blind and dead inside, and all who flock to them to get their ears tickled with their lies have refused to repent, and God has poured on them abominable filth." And that's right. I mean, how can they say lamb and wolf how can those words come out of their mouth? But anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to read Psalm 1 in my Bible. I'm going to read the mess that is there. I'll show you it. Right, Psalm 1. There you go. Happy the man who never follows the advice of the wicked, or loiters. Loiters? What is that, loiter? Or loiters on the way that sinners take, or sits about with scoffers, but finds his pleasure in the law of Yahweh, and murmurs. The word murmur, look, word murmur. What is that? What is that? He is like a tree that is planted by water streams, yielding its fruit in season, its leaves never fading. Success attends. What is that? Attends. There you go. Attends all he does. It is nothing like this with the wicked, nothing like this. This is so stupid because the Psalms were so lyrical, they were so musical, and they just flowed, yeah? And so no, these are like chaff blown away by the wind. The wicked shall not stand firm when the judgment comes, nor sinners when the virtuous assemble. And for Yahweh takes care of the way the virtuous go, but the way of the wicked is doomed. Now, I've had some calligraphy done, and for my TikTok viewers, I will post the my mosque videos to TikTok, because I came across some incredible calligraphy in when I went to visit Khalid's mosque. It totally blew me away, and in fact the person who did the calligraphy for me, he was very interested in that video. But I'd love to find like Christian version of it, though. There must be, because Egypt is it's a biblical country. There must have been Christians there that do this or have done it at least. And and just to go back to the illustrator, I'm so grateful to him, because I was with, I don't know if you call it an agency, but I basically got in touch with over 20 illustrators, and 5 of them got back to me to say they couldn't help me. So I'm assuming that it's this allergy to the Bible that is rampant at the moment. So yeah, I'm very grateful to him for doing this for me. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to present you with Psalm 1. That is Psalm 1, as it should be. I found it in an old 1970s song, and I've been looking hard for them. I've been going back to old songs, and see what it looks like? Look how much they've taken out. And I'm finding parts of the Psalms, but not all of them. But this is Psalm 1 entirely intact. Look at this. See? And you see how it flows? It's like music. See? I'm not going to read it out. You can just see it. I mean, look at it. Look how much of it there is. Now, just to end, sure I've not forgotten anything. No, I don't think I have. I'll just show you the state of these trees, and the newer ones are not too bad, but the older ones look terrible. They're quite horrifying when you get close, actually. I mean, look, they seem to be snarling up and kind of snapping off. So you can see some branches there falling on the floor. I think one they had to cut off. But it's horrible close up. I was horrified when I first saw this. And then I got some. Yeah, these are its leaves. They look very, very similar to an oak, but they're not. But you see the other trees there as well? I'm out.